There ain't a doubt down in this heart of mine. I've been driving all night long. I'm so tired of throwing stones. Baby, do you think we could take a nice long walk down the Parchcorn Falls? Out on Parchcorn Falls. There's a time and a season. Feels so right, no rhyme or reason. And I've been thinking you and I could steal a little time. Walking in out bare feet down by the cool creek side. I've been driving all night long. I'm so tired of throwing stones. Baby, do you think we could take a nice long walk down on Parchcorn Falls? Out on Parchcorn Falls. Ooh, baby, let's walk. Please, baby, out on Parchcorn Falls. Ooh, baby, let's walk. Out on Parchcorn Falls. Out on Parchcorn Falls. Down on Parchcorn Falls. Out on Parchcorn Falls. All right, I'm here. How are you all doing? Good? All right, okay. Well, as you might have noticed, I just got off the train, so I decided to go to the north of Holland and then go back down to the south and then come back up to the north for some reason. So, but it's very, I was in Simple Belt last night, and it's very nice to be back up in the north. This is the first time I've actually played in Haarlem, so I'm excited to. It looks like a really beautiful city, although I've only seen from the train station to here so far. This is a newer song. It's not on any of my records yet, but it's called 50 Bucks. I got an uncle back home who taught me everything there is to know. Guitar picking, throwing them back to the ladies hanging out at the shows. He had an Alvarez Yari and a K5 Blazer, rang through the holler from Granny's porch. One day he told me I could even make some money if I'd learn a few more chords. Said there's a man that'll pay you 50 bucks if you sing till they shut it down. 50% off a draft beer and a burger on the house. You can play your own, you can cover the stones, long as no one complains of the sound. All goes well, well, you can come back anytime you're in town. 50 bucks. I tried work and I tried school, but a circle don't fit in the square. So I picked up my guitar, slung it on my back, and I went on from there. But all these roads and all these bars, they're starting to look the same. If I get loose and the people look down, hell, who am I to complain? There's a man that'll pay you $50 if you sing to the shut it down. 50% off a draft beer and a burger on the house. You can play your own, you can cover the stones, long as no one complains of the sound. If all goes well, you can come back next time you're in this town for $50. Years get lost, and truth gets found. You give love, you don't get back. And I've heard tell you can even make some money. I don't know about that. There's a man that'll pay you $50 if you sing to the shut it down. 50% off a draft beer and a burger on the house. You can play your own, you can cover the stones, long as no one complains of the sound. If all goes well, you can come back next time you're in our town for $50. After $50. Thank you very much. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up in a little town in maybe about an hour south of Nashville, so I'm a Tennessean by birth. But if you leave Nashville and you go up, like I travel a lot, so unlike here where I'm riding the trains, I'm usually driving back home. Both are good and bad in their own way, of course. But so if you leave, now I'm out touring, you go through Kentucky, you pull off the interstate, there's a little town called Horsecave, Kentucky. And it's where the Mammoth Cave is, which is one of the biggest caves in America. And so there's a park there. And there's this really, in America, I don't know how many of you have spent much time traveling over there looking, but when you're driving on the interstate, sometimes there'll be this just really weird little towns where they'll do everything in the world to get you to pull over and spend some money. So in Horsecave, Kentucky, they have Dinosaur World, and so they have these giant pink dinosaurs like coming off the side of the interstate, even though there were no dinosaurs in Horsecave, Kentucky, because it was underwater, which is what made the cave, but they do it anyway. So, and there's like an Old West shootout thing called Guntown Mountain, which Kentucky wasn't part of the West either, so that doesn't make any sense. And there's all these XXX bookstores and things like that. But and you go on down the road just a little way and you get off and you can't even buy beer in the gas station. There's nothing there. So it's anyway. This is I always stop there when I'm driving through and get gas, and this is what I think it would be like to grow up and fall in love in Horsecave, Kentucky. Horsecave, Kentucky on a Saturday night. It's a hell of a way to spend your life. Get yourself into trouble quicker than you think. Be on Guntown Mountain before you can blink. Willie met Betty at the A-Dope bookstore just off of 65. Got themselves an ice cream cone at the Dinosaur World that night. Black-eyed Susan's looking over the ridge. The peafows call the rivers over the bridge. She said she wasn't going to, but she did anyway. She just meant not in the light of day. No, I felt the earth move the first time we laid down in the grass. The splendor didn't last, just left me clinging on to the past. Springtime Kentucky warms up when the goldenrods bloom. Hotter than hell before it's June. It's school down in Mammoth Cave. I'd like to crawl down there tonight to get away. Passerbys and truck drivers pull off of the interstate. They take the money for cigarettes and our bourbon only we can make. Betty made Willie number 7 after their date, and now she's looking for husband number 8. Willie couldn't be true, she caught him cheating at the dinosaur show. Where he is these days, only the interstate knows. I know there's a city 2 hours each way up this interstate. Some damn reason never seem to leave these pink dinosaurs so strange. Horsecave, Kentucky on a Saturday night. It's a hell of a way to spend your life.
Thank you.